Her screams shattered the night as her $120,000 Tesla erupted into flames at 3 a.m. Karen Mitchell, the HOA tyrant who'd been siphoning my electricity for months, watched her status symbol melt into a smoldering wreck. She'd harassed me, manipulated neighbors, and abused her power to make my life hell. But she underestimated me, an electrical engineer with military training who knew how to turn her greed against her. I'm Ethan Carter, and this is how I exposed a corrupt HOA queen and freed my neighborhood. Where are you watching from? Comment below. 6 months ago, I moved to Oak Ridge Estates, a pristine San Diego suburb, craving peace after years as an engineer and ex-military operative. The manicured lawns and strict HOA rules promised order. But beneath the surface lurked Karen Mitchell, a power-hungry HOA board member. Trouble started when I returned from a Boston trip to a doubled electricity bill. No one was home. How was this possible? As an engineer, I don't jump to conclusions. I needed evidence. Helping my 75-year-old neighbor Margaret fix her porch light, I heard Karen's name. She's all about her green lifestyle, Margaret said, but she's the nastiest person here. Parades that Tesla's likeness is a crown. I installed a hidden camera by my outdoor outlet, suspecting foul play. 3 nights later, I nearly choked on my coffee. Footage showed Karen's white Tesla Model X plugged into my outlet at 3 a.m. She'd done this 6 times while I was away, racking up my bill. Furious, I dug deeper. Over coffee, my neighbor Sarah Bennett, a young attorney, spilled the tea. Karen runs the HOA like a dictator. Her husband, Nathan Aya, sends a big shot exec, rarely home. Her eco-pioneer shtick is just a front. Sarah mentioned Karen's failed startup, Ecotech Innovations, which tanked spectacularly. At my first HOA meeting, Karen dominated, silencing dissent. I raised the theft issue. Someone's using my electricity without permission, I said. George Ramsey, the HOA president, dismissed me. Oak Ridge is safe, Mr. Carter. Karen smirked, whispering. Newbies have so much to learn. I confronted her in the parking lot. I have video of your Tesla at my house at 3 a.m. Her eyes flashed, but she recovered. Focus on fitting in, Ethan. Hours later, an HOA violation was cited at my house, and approved months ago. Karen was watching from across the street, grinning. Game on. I learned her failed startup lost a contract at my old firm, where I'd flagged their tech as subpar. This wasn't just theft, it was personal. I upgraded my setup, a second camera and a power monitor tracking Karen's 2 to 4 a.m. charging sessions, costing me $15 a pop. Her entitlement, stealing because she felt above the rules, infuriated me. The HOA piled on violations, grass too high, trash cans out too long, even a bird feeder. Aesthetic breach. Sarah confirmed Karen's pattern. She's driven out 3 families. They couldn't fight her. The stakes were clear, stop her or lose my home. At the supermarket, Karen taunted me publicly. Having yard trouble, Ethan? Maybe Oak Ridge isn't for you. Shoppers eavesdropped as I snapped. I know about your 3 a.m. visits and ecotech. Her face froze. You ruined my company. She hissed. This is my neighborhood. The power shift was palpable. She hadn't expected resistance. Days later, a crew cut down my cherry tree, citing an HOA order. Karen shouted, "This is just the start." I was done playing nice. Sarah, my legal ally, and Daniel Hayes, a power company tech and old army buddy, joined the fight. Daniel grinned. She's a textbook Karen. Let's make this legal but memorable. We designed a surge trap. A device that sends safe voltage fluctuations to lock a Tesla's battery system, forcing a costly reset. No damage, just inconvenience. We turned my garage into a lab, testing circuits under flickering lights. Meanwhile, I saved Mrs. Larson's dog from traffic, earning the neighbor's trust. But Karen escalated, spreading flyers calling me a dangerous newcomer. Karen and George showed up, threatening serious action over my violations. My Tesla needs power, Karen sneered. And I'll get it, George whispered. She's got city council ties. Be careful. That night, Karen tripped our trap but spotted our device with a signal detector, disabling it. She left a note. Think you're clever? Stop now. The HOA scheduled a hearing, accusing me of hazardous wiring. Worse, I saw George hand Karen our device's schematics. He'd betrayed me. She's got dirt on me, he admitted, spineless. Defeated, I considered leaving. Then Sarah burst in with records of Karen's harassment, 6 families driven out. You're not alone, she said. At the hearing, Karen's slick presentation framed me as a threat. Just as the board moved to find me, Sarah stormed in, unveiling videos of Karen's theft and testimonies from victims. The room gasped. Karen paled as the board paused the vote. We uncovered Karen's bigger scam. $200,000 funneled to her shell company, Mitchell Consulting. Daniel and I built a stealthier trap, undetectable, triggered only by Karen's Tesla. I faked a trip, leaving my house dark. At 1:30 a.m., Karen bit, plugging in with a smug. Shouldn't have crossed me. Our device hummed, sending fluctuations. On my hotel laptop, data spiked. The battery's overheating, Daniel warned. Smoke curled from the Tesla, then flames. This wasn't the plan, I yelled, dialing 911 as Karen fled her blazing car. Morning revealed a charred Tesla husk. Karen screamed. He sabotaged my car. I showed the fire inspector her theft footage. Improper charging causes fires, he said, eyeing Karen. Daniel presented power company data, sealing her fate. Neighbors turned on her, sharing their own stories of abuse. Sarah called an HOA meeting, exposing Karen's embezzlement. Her husband Nathan arrived, horrified. What have you done? He demanded. Karen's empire crumbled. Karen and Nathan faced fraud charges. Her city council ally Paul Turner resigned. HOA fees dropped 30%. I joined the new board, and Oakridge thrived. Karen, divorced and broke, drove a clunky diesel, her green image in ashes. Her Tesla's wreck now warns against bad charging at a fire safety center. I'd sought peace but found a war. Yet, with engineering and community, we toppled a bully. Systems, electrical or social, thrive on fairness. Karen learned that the hard way. What do you think? Was my trap justice or reckless revenge? Should pranks like this be used to settle scores? Share your thoughts below. We want to hear your take on this fiery feud and what it says about trust in relationships.